I'm just wild about Harry and Harry. Remember back in the day you could say that? Today, that would just be, forget about it. The only thing hotter than San Diego Comic-Con, ladies and gentlemen, is somebody telling me, go back where I came from. I will go back to Central Park. Because that's where I came from, Central Park. But anyway, Egghead News. We're back at 'em. Hot as fire. With me, as always, over on the right, Pablo. Say it twice, Solano.
What's going on? What's going on?
People's up. Comic-Con time, man. And in the house, coming in at the welterweight, bantamweight, Brazilian weight. That's right.
Weight.
It's Brooklyn in the house. Brooklyn Bridge. Fred Mahoney.
What's up, people? What's going on?
Fred, big shout out. Thank you very much. Mr. Solano, thank you very much. Kudos to the good work, the great work that was done at Blur City. We had a great time. Met some great people, some great artists, some great entrepreneurs, some great mad scientists, geniuses. But anyway, hot topic. Marvel Studios kicked in the door and waved the 4-4. They did it again. Yo, P, how do they keep doing this? And let me tell you something. And I'm sure you two gentlemen will agree. I was a little worried about WandaVision. I didn't know what it was going to be about. Yeah. Now I'm interested. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. Now I'm interested only because they got Baby Girl on it. When I saw that, man, I lost it. Anyway, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to get nobody throw bottles at me. But Baby Girl, I'm in. Anyway, it goes directly into Doctor Strange 2 and P. Not for nothing. TV straight to the movie. Genius. Yeah?
What have we been talking about all these years, Trey? We've been talking about this since the beginning. Since the very beginning. Well,
we got it on Eggheads, episode 3, the streaming wars. Freddie, remember that? The streaming wars.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we did. Freddie, the streaming wars have begun. Well, no, they have not. They have not just begun. They began a year ago.
That's right.
Well, I wouldn't say that it began, but they certainly fired shots, letting them know, hey, I'm here. You ain't going to eat all of this. I'm coming to get some too. That's Amazon.
But let me ask you a question.
That's Disney. That's WB. That's anybody who's on the streaming service.
Yeah, that's Disney. That's what Marvel definitely did on that stage at that Comic-Con. Just really introduced the loads of what's to come on that Disney stream coming in November this year? Yeah. You know?
But let me tell you this. In regards to Netflix, this is good.
Netflix.
This is good in regards to...
It takes some of the weight off them? It takes some of the weight off?
No, it forces them to give us better content than what they've been given. There's so much crap on Netflix. There's a lot of great stuff in there. A lot of great stuff. But I just can't help but just scroll through trying to find something that's good. Something that somebody's talking about. You know, because I've seen some horrendous films on Netflix. I'm like, why is this here?
Yeah.
You know, and there's just so much content. Now, they got to put down they have to be very picky about what they choose. Because these guys are spending dough. Disney is spending dough. Apple is spending dough. Amazon is spending dough. Millions of dollars per episode.
I wouldn't be surprised.
What about you, Fred? How you feel about Netflix?
If Netflix don't push the envelope and try to improve on bringing, really good quality. I wouldn't be surprised.
They have to.
I mean, they have to, but not to say that they will. I mean, they have to. I've seen some stuff too on there. I've seen some stuff too that look like they need to be on the Wii network or the Wii channel.
They were buying up content. Not probably caring what it was. There was people that approved these shows. You know what I'm saying?
Because remember, at that time, it was only them. Nobody else was streaming.
That's true.
They had the whole field.
Nobody else was streaming like they were.
Yeah, like they were.
And they said it from the get. They wanted to be like HBO faster than HBO became HBO. And they did that.
But now
this competition forces him to straighten out the shit.
I could rely on Netflix to go drum up some old blaxploitation movie that nobody's seen the light of day in 30 years. I think those days are gone. I think that, just like you just said, the competition will now escalate. As we can see right now, they are terminating shows, and I feel sorry for some of these guys. You have a very good show, but guess what? You don't have the numbers. We have to go on to the next thing.
Yes.
Certain shows that were a hit a year and a half ago,
Or
Netflix
now,
is cutting.
or just gone,
Yes.
or just now. You're right.
But but this is a good time for artists, for actors, for creativity.
Oh, yeah.
The opportunities are endless right now. Endless.
We said that on Eggheads episode 3 too. We knew. We just wanted to get Batman in there somewhere. Somewhere we tried to get that Batman show. I mean, I love watching the old shows.
Slowly,
we wanted to get Batman, and then next thing you know, you had that Gotham. But anyway, let's get back to San Diego Comic-Con.
Yes.
The Marvel review. WandaVision, like I said, WandaVision got me hooked because they got Ty in it, and I guess I'm gonna get yelled at for saying that. But yeah, if she's in it, I'm watching it. And I like, not for nothing, I do like not Scarlet, excuse me, the Olsen girl. And then I like my boy, the Viz. He's got that whole Cary Grant thing, he's got his hand in his sweater, and his hand holding the pipe, darling.
Judy,
he's got that 1950 thing going.
Judy.
Yeah, Judy. Yeah, he's got that whole Cary Grant thing going. And he's a Brit. I'll watch it just for that. But they put Baby Girl in there, so now I'm hooked. And now, gentlemen, let's talk comic book. Oh my goodness, he's making Wanda a sorcerer. Oh boy, Wanda's gonna learn spells. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, the Scarlet Witch most dangerous ability, the truth of it is, she controls reality. And me and Mr. Solano talked about this yesterday. We said, you guys don't know. Y'all thought Thanos? Thanos ain't crap. The most dangerous person on the planet is that girl right there, and you gotta wait for Reed and Sue Richards to have their baby, that little boy Franklin. But other than that, that's bigger than you. I mean, you gotta be a real comic head to know what I'm talking about when I threw out Franklin Richards. Just bow down and hope to God that he don't think bad thoughts. Remember Twilight Zone? You better think nice thoughts about me. You better not say nothing bad about you. Anyway, that's scary. But anyway, getting back to Wanda. Yeah, Wanda controls reality. And what's the famous storyline, Fred? M Day, where she just wished away all the mutants. Just wished them away. I mean, it's kind of deep.
That's scary.
It's scary. Yeah, Wanda. Y'all, we said it years ago. Wanda's the most dangerous person. Oh my God!
You saw a taste of that. Witch. You saw a taste of that in Endgame when she confronted Thanos. And she was about to kill him. She was about dead up. He was out. And this is what I was telling people. I said he was about to pretty much be shredded if he hadn't ordered that ship to come.
Yeah, he was out.
And come in and knock everyone out because he was pretty much going to be dust.
Yeah,
by then.
Doctor Strange is not teaching her. Doctor Strange is keeping her in check,
right?
Just like Xavier did with Phoenix. You guys don't understand. See, this is that comic lore coming out. They're not there. I'm not training her. I'm making sure she don't kill us all.
Yeah. Wow.
And she still might.
Right.
But then, as soon as Reed and Sue have that baby, I ain't worried about Wanda no more. That's right. I got Franklin.
Yeah.
Pablo, you think they'll put that on film? Franklin is deep.
That's too.
I mean, the little boy.
It's too much to comprehend. It's too much to comprehend right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because you haven't even got Galactus yet. Doctor Strange 2, I think the hypothesis that we came up with, that the grief of the universe reached out, and with everybody just snapping their fingers like a cockroach there, they go, they created Nightmare.
Yeah.
Remember, because everybody was snapping. Tony snapped. Thanos. How many times Thanos snapped? He snapped twice. Bruce Banner snapped. He kept snapping. Everybody just snapping. They might get the Loch Ness Monster might come out with a Brook Brothers suit talking about where's my readout. I mean, everybody snapped. You don't know what can happen, and obviously they're playing it that way. Everybody was snapping.
This is their first horror film.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
And Pete, what's that like?
They still want to have.
They have that freedom now.
But they still want. I
could do anything.
Right. But they still want that comedy twist in there. You know, they mentioned.
I mean.
Oh no, I mean. Listen, that'll probably fall on Henchmen. Horror can be funny, but that'll probably fall on him.
Exactly. Horror can be funny. You
Yeah.
gonna tell me you ain't laughing, Freddy Krueger? You were scared, but you were laughing. Same thing.
Yeah, at some point, yeah.
Right. At some point, you're going to get a chuckle in and out, right? So.
Yeah, Egghead News, we recommend, if you want to see horror, if you want to see comedy in a horror movie, go watch Clive Barker's Nightbreed. I just threw that out there. I know I'm going to get, you're trying, yeah. Nightbreed's dope. But there were some scenes in there, and this movie was made back in the 80s, y'all. Remember the 80s? That's before we used to purify water. We used to drink it straight out the ocean. So wonder how we still alive today. But anyway, back in the 80s, they made Nightbreed. But like you said, there are some funny moments in Nightbreed. Hey, there's some funny moments in Arnold Schwarzenegger's Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, there's a lot of fun.
There's some lighthearted.
A lot of funny moments in Conan the Barbarian. Come on.
But like you said, it's the way you do it, where it doesn't take away that this is serious.
That is scary. That is hard.
So let's see if they do it.
It'll work.
But you know what, Pablo? That's the showrunner. Who's the showrunner?
It'll work. It'll work.
The showrunner.
It'll definitely be interesting. But that's the one thing about Marvel.
Who's the director?
Dickerson?
The showrunner. Remember, on TV, you don't get directors. You get showrunners. The person who's running the whole... Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for WandaVision.
I mean, hey, Kevin's on top of it, man. He's on it.
Oh, yeah. He'll be on top of whoever. Yeah.
He's on it. He is on it.
This is one thing about Marvel, that they experiment, with these things. And it's not... When I think about it, it's not like this is the first time they did, try to do various of things. Like this here, turn into a horror movie. When you look at like Ant-Man and the Wasp, what was that? Like a robbery, like a heist movie, right? You know what I mean? Like
the first one, yes. The first one was a heist. They stole a yellow jacket.
Well, Ant-Man and the Wasp was more of a heist, wasn't it? Ant-Man and Wasp was more.
They stole a yellow jacket armor in the first one. I guess you could both say they're heist movies. Maybe they're both heist movies.
The first one was more of a heist. But go ahead. What's your point?
No, I'm just saying that the fact that they experiment with various of
listen,
things.
They experimented. Their biggest experiment was Guardians of the Galaxy. Ant-Man wasn't an experiment. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Guardians was. Yeah. They were so worried about a talking squirrel. When we said, what's the big deal? The three of us said, I don't get what's the big deal. I mean, there was a consciousness, and I don't want to get off the topic of San Diego Comic-Con, but there was a consciousness that you couldn't show the audience or the general public stuff, like they wouldn't get it. They watched Avatar. They saw a guy get in a chamber and his brain waves get put into a life model decoy. That's okay, but a talking squirrel that's half robotic, they wouldn't understand. I mean, I don't get it.
Yeah, I was one of
Raccoon.
them. I was one of them. I was one of them that was skeptical about Guardians of the Galaxy.
All right, so now we're done with Wanda goes into Doctor Strange, and then the next one on the slate, I'll say Thor: Love and Thunder for last, because I need a therapist for that one. The next one on this, I don't need what. Let's talk about Black Widow. I was pleasantly surprised at the way it looks as if the film is developing. I like the format. The fact that I'm actually, ladies and gentlemen, you don't know, we're actually getting Red Guardian. That's the Russian equivalent of Captain America. I think Kevin's trying to touch on some Russian interference in real world stuff going on right there. Yes. But just the fact that we're being, so that while Steve Rogers was still around, like in Winter Soldier, the Russians had their equivalent in the Red Guardian, but then they also still had Bucky throwing them out, freezing them up. And do I think Bucky was the last Winter Soldier? No, probably not. But those are other more stories. But I was pleasantly surprised at the development of Black Widow. I really was. I didn't know what it was going to be or where they were going. And the fact that Taskmaster is in it, I know people don't like the costume. That's already out there in the ether. Oh, I can't stand the costume. I need the skull face.
Yeah, Black Widow.
Looks, okay.
It does look good. It's right now so far the only Marvel movie that's in production, right? And It looks good.
No,
And
so yeah, it's the one. It's
probably the
almost finished.
Right, it's almost finished.
finished.
In production, it's right. But it does look good, and I'm hearing. Remember that last conversation we had when we all talked about could it be almost like a Winter Soldier, or even better?
Yeah.
A lot of people,
Yes.
and somehow you weren't the only one that brought that up. There are other people that actually brought that up and saying the same thing, and all of a sudden it just had me thinking like, yeah, what if?
Listen, just because the Russos aren't doing it doesn't mean we can't get.
Yeah.
Great
You don't
movie,
close
a
up shop
great
now.
movie.
The Russos.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm pretty sure Black Widow is gonna be something we can watch for years and years to come. Like when it's on, we watch it.
Right.
And the fact that they got Rachel Weisz, and all you got to do, ladies and gentlemen, is go back to the old Mummy movies and say, can she play, I guess, the first interpretation of the Black Widow? Yeah, easy. Can I see her teaching Scarlet? Yeah, easy. Why? The background. Just look at the old Mummy movies. Well, she only did two.
She only
didn't
did
want
two,
to do
right.
the third one. But could she be an original Russian spy? I mean, she is really married to Mr. Craig in real life. But it was her casting was a home run. And when everybody thought that Hellboy was going to be a thing, and they had cast him he's a Red Guardian, so now everybody can calm down, stop sending tweets, stop sending speculation. He will not be the Thing in the Fantastic Four movie, so that's out. He will be Red Guardian, and that's it.
I am gonna go out on a limb and say this. This movie will be to women what Black Panther was for African American.
No.
Oh, who? Widow?
Black Widow?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, they had Wonder Woman. No, they had Wonder Woman, and women supported Wonder Woman for real.
But this one is gonna be a little bit more. It's gonna be a little bit more sexier. It's gonna be a little bit more badass.
A little more modern.
Fight.
A little more modern.
No, it's badass fight scenes. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be something great. On Winter Soldier level. I'm saying it right now.
And gentlemen, it comes out the month before Wonder Woman does. You understand it, right? Next summer, Black Widow in May, Wonder Woman in June.
That's gonna
head to head.
That's gonna be great.
You know why? That's
gonna be terrible. That's gonna be terrible.
That's so strategic, man. I'm telling you, because then you're gonna see quality, and then you're gonna see something else.
Oh no! Listen, I'm not blinking on Patty Jenkins. I'm not blinking on Patty Jenkins. I know Wonder Woman.
And not to say that Wonder Woman is gonna be bad, but you're gonna see the difference.
I'm not knocking on Patty Jenkins. I know Patty can make a movie. Patty can make a good movie.
You're saying that the quality is going to be a lot better.
Well, you see the
Black
difference
Widow?
in the universes, the studios.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, this is two female-led superhero films. At its core, this is what it is. Obviously, you can't compare the two in terms of their powers or anything like that. They're both cut from a different cloth. But at the end of the day, it's a female-led superhero film. Black Widow is a very liked character. Scarlett Johansson,
and her movie should have came out years ago.
Liked character. So is Wonder Woman, but you'll see.
Oh yeah, I mean, Wonder Woman's Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
Wonder Woman's like saying Superman. I mean, Wonder Woman.
Honestly, who would have thought we were gonna get a Black Widow film solo?
Oh no!
When this all started.
Oh no! When this all started, only people who knew about Black Widow was people like us.
Yeah.
The general public didn't know about who Black Widow. Even from the 1960 Batman TV series, they didn't know who Black Widow was. Yeah. You know, someone talking to that Eartha Kick, and all that crap. They didn't get that. You know, they didn't get all that. But now Black Widow's popularity because of what Marvel Studios did. They took the characters that they had control of, and they made them what the other studios call. I don't want your B and C characters. Iron Man was a B character. The other studios didn't want him. Iron Man was a B character. And not to get off the point on Black Widow. Black Widow was D.
Is a D character.
Nobody even knew who she was.
Is a D character.
D.
Yes.
Black Widow was D. I just feel.
But that doesn't matter to Marvel.
Oh, look at them now.
That doesn't matter to Marvel. Even going back to well, that's the only example I could throw at with Guardian of the Galaxy. C.
Because that's the one I gave.
That's C level.
Always biting, yo.
C.
Always biting.
Just saying.
So Scarlet and Black Widow, we know everybody. That's not even a fingers crossed. We just basically gonna measure how great it really is going to be.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. The monkey not in the room. Spider-Man. I guess it was true. Until this movie makes $1 billion, they can't announce anything. They can't say anything. They can't even bring Tom Holland to Comic-Con because I don't know if we got the rights back. Pablo, we had to put up posts. We talked about it in interviews we did at Blur City. Sooner or later, I'm saying it now, we're going to have to go back to court. Enough is enough. We got to go back to court. But like you said, we gotta let them fail first.
Yes, yeah.
We have to let them fail.
They have to
first.
Because honestly, Spider-Man makes money for the economy.
Well, the current one is at $950 today, gentlemen. They're only $970. They're only $30 million away from $1 billion. But there's, like I said to you before, there's a part of me, I don't want to make that damn billion. You know what? F that. Let's just go to court. You know what? I don't like a gun in my head. I better make. Fred, you understand what I'm saying? I better make a bill, or Avi and the guys get Spider-Man back.
Right.
But to mess up the property again, and I have to go through all this crap again. But next time we go to court. Next time we go to court. Enough.
Why would Marvel obviously had a plan that they reached out. They realized how important Spider-Man's involvement in.
Yeah, because we own. I said we. So Disney owns Spider-Man 95%.
They made those compromises. As long as they can get them and make movies and tie it into what it is they're doing on with the other characters, we need them. And
no, not even no. Spidey belongs here because this is where he belongs. But this is what they call those uneasy agreements, these bad marriages. Yeah, he's here, but I don't like the deal. Yeah, I know. Yeah, who would? I wouldn't want that deal. He belongs here, but I got to deal with you because all you want to do is exploit him.
They get Spider-Man back. I don't think they'll fail, man.
I like Andrew Garfield.
What I'm saying is they're not going to make a bad movie because they know what they have to do. Okay. Marvel has given them the blueprint. They've given them the blueprint.
Yeah, but these guys got egos. These producers.
Oh yeah, they got egos. They got egos. They're sticking their chests out. That's why they talking all this right now because. So far, the success that Spider-Man is having right now.
Spidey's gonna make that 30. Spidey's gonna make that 30 mil, and then I guess he comes back. But then, are we just dangling? Is the carrot just being dangled? Okay, you make the bill, you get to have Spider-Man 3, and then what? Hey, Pablo, I'm asking you. And then what? We got to keep doing this and making devil bargains. I mean, what are we doing?
And then they try.
This is stupid.
We'll wait and see. But then they probably wind up trying to get them back into the Sony universe. That's what they'll probably try to do.
Who?
I'm saying Sony.
Can you imagine that, Pete? Yeah, that Sony goes, you're gonna make the Spider-Man 3, and then after that we want to try again and produce the film. And Disney, not for nothing legally, there's nothing they can do about it. But then let me ask you a question: is he still in the MCU? Do the MCU heroes still say we have a Spider-Man? I mean, he's a damn Avenger. I mean, that's what I'm saying. How do you do that? Or does Sony go? Or does Sony say?
Listen,
well,
they'll work out another deal. They'll work out another deal. It may. Listen, the only people, honestly speaking, the only people that can decide where Spider-Man goes is us, the public. If we want Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, people will have to not go see this movie. Let them fail. Period. That's it.
Oh, that's that. Let them fail. Oh my God.
That's it. That's
it. All it takes is Sony to come out with
that
another
would bring
movie.
them back to the table, though.
Nah, all it takes.
That'll make them come right back. Sony Japan would come back and say, "Okay, let's make another deal." I mean, I'm tired of these deals, man. Get out. What? You're out.
Yeah.
Well, and listen, the deal is perfect now. Yeah, I know. Sony's like, I'm not giving up. The only thing I got, Spider-Man, is film rights. I don't have merchandise. I don't have nothing. Disney owns 95% of Spider-Man. The only thing I got is the film rights. And think about it, though. Disney offered Sony $3 billion for the film rights back to Spider-Man. This movie right now is about to make a bill. So Disney's like, I wouldn't have lost nothing. I'd have made that money back just like that. Now, what's that like, Fred? To know, I'll give you $3 billion. I'll make that $3 billion back in the next 3 movies. I mean, what's that like? What's that like, Fred? To say that, just automatically, I can do that.
Because they can.
I'll give you your $3 billion. But then Sony said, now enough for nothing, P. Somebody asked Sony was smart. They said, no. I'll try to stretch this out for as long as I can. Then Disney went back and made the current deal that we back in today. Because Disney's looking at, we can't have Spidey going to the shitter. We can't.
Listen, make my last point and then let's move on. And I'm considering this is going to happen. This is how it's going to go down. Sony will not let Spider-Man go. They can't.
Yeah.
They will. Marvel has already given them the formula to how to make a great film. Go to the comic books, look at the best of them, and adapt that. Get in a room, think until you can't think no more, and give me the greatest script you've ever written.
But Peter, elements, do you still keep the MCU elements? Okay, because now you still gotta make a deal.
Of course,
but you gotta make a deal. Now you gotta make a deal.
No. So if Sony wants Spider-Man, they're gonna keep Spider-Man. They're not gonna let him go. They can't. He makes too much money if you do him correctly, and I think Sony will do a good movie. But if Spider-Man is not in the MCU and the fans demand him being back in the MCU, all they have to do is not go.
And listen,
they have to do is not go.
And they have done a good movie with Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, which was a good movie.
With Garfield?
Yes.
With Garfield? I like Andrew. What happened with
that? That was a good movie.
I like that. Listen, the first one there were some things that I didn't like, but the second one was whack. Okay? The second one was whack.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx Electro, that was garbage. Fred, that was
whack.
Garbage. That was
whack. And whoever says that movie was dope, you're crazy.
Nah, nobody did.
Whoever says they like Spider-Man 2, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, they must have loved Justice League or Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Let's
Unfortunately,
move on.
That's the truth. Yeah, let's move on. Getting back to San Diego Comic-Con, Marvel also introduced the world to the first time ever. We got a 2-year slate. And I think that's all in preparation of D23. Mr. Solano said something about that over a week ago. That this is nice, but it don't feel like the big punch. But then they dropped the big punch on us. And I guess this is the part of the show that we got to talk about it. Wesley Snipes will not be Blade. We got Blade introduced Saturday night. The sky opened up. The lightning came down. I mean, I don't even know what to tell you. Everybody lost their freaking mind. You talk about came out of nowhere. Now, we've had 2 days for this to marinate. 2 days to try to understand. 2 days to read the news. to find out that all Cottonmouth did. That's why I said Cottonmouth, because that role was just so great. Now listen, wait a minute. All Cottonmouth did was call you, and you greenlit a $200 million first time ever in the MCU horror. Well, it won't be first time because Doctor Strange is going to beat him now.
Where'd you get that number from?
Because
Where'd you get that number
that
from?
They'll spend two. That if they spend 180, they'll put another. Well, no. Pete, if they made it for 100, 100 is going for marketing. You know that.
Yeah, but you know that's
whatever the production budget is, add another 100.
How much did it? Because you can make a movie and not spend no money on marketing. You know what I'm saying?
I think they will.
How much did it cost to make the movie? I don't think it's no.
You think they'll go cheap on Blade? You think they'll go cheap on Blade? I don't think so. They went cheap on Ant-Man. Ant-Man only cost 165, which now when you look at Ant-Man and you look at Ant-Man 2, yeah, okay. I got no problem with that. And maybe 165. Yeah.
Blade is not going to cost no 200 mil. Blade is not going to cost no 200.
200.
Special effects?
150
zombies,
tops.
Vampires?
150 tops.
No. Freddie, give me a number.
I'm
Blade, supernatural, CGI, special effects, vampires, werewolves. Who knows what they're going to put it at? 165? That looks a little thin, man.
Nah,
I said 200. Now, I'm not talking about Transformer money.
Let me address one of the things you said in regards to the 2 year
the
2 year phase 4.
Right.
And how much and what you said in regards to not feeling like a punch. This was more like let's just give him something. And it felt like that, and the reason being is because we know for the most part we knew what was coming. We just didn't have any dates. We didn't have any titles, but we knew what was coming.
We basically.
The slap in the face to wake up was Blade. You know.
Oh yeah.
That we still got this. We're still gonna do dope stuff. You know what I'm saying? Blade.
Yeah.
That's what
TKO,
Blade was like. Wake
Marvel
up.
1.
We still on
1,
this.
TKO.
You know what I'm saying?
The champ is here.
Yeah, and listen. If Mahershala Ali says he wants to be in a movie in this universe and he wants to play Blade, why would you say no? Listen, in regards to Wesley Snipes, if this all, because Wesley Snipes has said in the past that he was in talks with Marvel. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Marvel TV, both Kevin and Jet Lo. He spoke to both of them.
Okay, so if they hired Mahershala Ali over Wesley Snipes, who probably thought he was going to reprise the role and now knows that he's not going to get it, or he's helping them develop this new movie.
Who?
Those
Wesley?
are two different things. Yeah, those are two different things. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
I think they just went with Mahershala Ali.
Yeah.
Could this cause some sort of negative fan reaction towards
It already has.
Mahershala Ali and Marvel for those people who are fans of Wesley Snipes?
I mean, well, it hasn't caused any negative reaction towards Ali.
Well, we don't know the story yet.
But it's
we don't
just
know the story yet.
No, not Ali yet. But just Freddie's right. But just our Instagram page,
you do hear
people are starting to get in it. I'm like, whoa,
about why is it you didn't bring Wesley Snipes in? You know what happened?
I think people are asking the question. They're not accusing anything.
Yeah, no, they're not accusing. They're just you're right. They're just asking the questions, and then they're putting in, but they're also putting in like, well, if he's not going to be Blade, then how about he plays the
somebody
Whistler,
else, like
someone else, like the Whistler or someone else, blah blah blah. So his name is coming in there make him part of this reboot somehow. You know what I mean?
Hey, but if Wesley wanted Blade, he may not want to. I'm just saying.
No, I agree with you.
But Wesley Snipes, you know, hey, this is an opportunity to get back in there, man. This is your second shot, pretty much.
Well, yeah.
Don't take just anything, but give me something that, you know, I can keep on doing it and be dope. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But I also overheard, you know, they might have went the other way. I don't think they were going to choose Wesley, man. I'm a Wesley Snipes fan, but I think that time has passed.
And that's the reality.
Also, they were saying that he has a bad rep
on the set,
on set,
especially with trilogy. So
yeah, and Kevin and them don't play that.
Right.
Kevin and them don't play that.
They don't
want that kind of distraction.
Right.
So they went with somebody who was
the prima donna, the person.
Yeah.
Who caused that stir?
Because Wes walks on the set. I'm Blade, damn it, and everybody goes, yeah. I mean that's acknowledged. Just like Evans will forevermore be Captain America. You're Cap. That's it. Hey, you're Cap. I'm sorry. I apologize. Just like see, Batman is different because Bale and people won't. But you guys, you're Blade forever. You're Cap forever. You're Iron Man forever. Hulk is different. The Hulk is different. Hemsworth, you're Thor right now because we never ever had a Thor.
But you know what, Trey?
Yeah.
We finally may get the Batman that we've been waiting for with Robert Pattinson. I'm just saying that. I don't want to get into a deep discussion, but in terms of that's Batman, this could be
the detective, the scientist.
This could be it.
Ali calls. Kevin greenlights the movie. Here we are. Now, like you said, does Wes know about this? And the only reason why we're saying that, we're not saying that, ladies and gentlemen, as fans. We all know Wes has been chasing this for the last 2.5 years. And for you to open up the sky and go, oh, well, no, Ali's down Blade. Huh? I mean, not for nothing. They caught everybody.
That's how it went down, which I think it
went
down
out
like
there.
that, yo.
But at the end,
they caught everybody with that.
He probably was deep into negotiation. He was scheduled next week to sign the paperwork, and this came out.
Well, apparently Kevin said he called him right after he won the Oscar. That's when he called him.
Yeah.
And then now that goes back to Pablo's point. Not for nothing, ladies and gentlemen, these people, they do all these the emotional, dramatic, historical, autobiographical shows. But when they want kids to point to them in the street, in a museum, in the subway, New York City reference, in the park, you got to do a Marvel movie. You got to do a. You can play Ben Franklin on Broadway for 2 years.
You become your own brand.
You Blade. Yeah, you become your own brand. You Blade.
You become your own brand.
Now,
wait. Can I say this? Can I say one more thing in regards to this? It's just, and I have to say it almost on every show because I still keep thinking about it. Every time they announce a new actor or actress in one of these films, and there's a big name actor or actress, I'm like, y'all were quietly probably saying the same stuff Jodie Foster and all these other people were saying, but y'all were quiet about it because you didn't know where this was going to lead.
Yeah.
Now you realize that just being in, it's like hitting the lotto. You in a Marvel movie, you good. That's it. You're good.
Right.
You just got to be dope. You got to be dope. If you're not dope, it's a rap.
And if you're a lead character, and when I say lead character, I'm not talking about Coulson. When you're Thor, Namor, Shang-Chi, you set for life.
You set for life. Yeah, you're good.
That's it.
You good.
It's a wrap.
You got a job for at least 10 years. As long as they can keep all these other properties going. As long as Marvel can keep it going, you have a job.
You are good money.
And Comic-Cons for the next 50. Autograph signings for the next 50 years. You
traveling the world.
It's over.
Traveling the world.
And not for nothing, Ali from now on, and I know it's kind of, he will be known as Blade. Not that Wes ain't here no more. And when people see Wes, Ali will now be known as Blade. It's like,
I'll say
wow.
This. I'll say this. This is Ali doing Blade and people remembering him for being Blade. Wesley Snipes hasn't been forgotten, but this is similar to Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good example, good analogy, yeah.
A great followed by a great.
Yeah.
He got a warm welcome. Ali got a warm welcome on that stage. He got a warm welcome. But can you imagine if
Yeah, he's because everybody likes him. He's a good actor. He's a good actor.
But can you imagine if Wesley got on that stage and walked on that stage?
Oh, everybody would have lost their
Could
mind.
you imagine?
Everybody would have gone crazy. Everybody would have gone crazy.
Lost their damn mind.
They were crazy.
They lose their damn mind.
But you got and listen. If it would have been me,
Yeah,
make the choice,
Paulo. This is some tricky shit. This is tricky right here.
I would have chosen Ali over Wesley. I'm sorry. I would have done it.
Yeah, I mean that's the one good thing about Marvel.
That's a no-brainer.
They hear you, but they really, at the end of the day, they go by the decision that they feel is right, and not what the fans are saying, and not what the fans are saying. And so that's why,
No, listen. Ali's the smart decision. Ali is the right decision. He's not the heart decision. He's the right decision.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, he's the right decision.
He is. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he's not the heart. Your heart wants him. Just like if we ever want a vampire in Brooklyn, we call it Eddie. Yeah, Eddie, let's go. But anyway, Phase 4, 2 years. And yes, let's talk about the Asian persuasion. Let's talk about the biggest thing to me is Shang-Chi.
The Asian sensation.
And the biggest thing is the 10 rings. Kevin Feige went back to fix a mistake.
Yes. I don't know how Kevin.
He could have left us.
I don't know how
he could have left us with Shane Black. He could have left us with Shane Black's interpretation. Yeah, I don't know how he did it. I thought they were scared of China. I thought they were scared of the Chinese market. I really did. Disney does a lot of business in China.
Yeah, I don't know how he greenlit that. I was like, what the hell is this guy thinking? But all right, keep giving us more stuff.
He doubled back to fix a mistake.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Yes. Who else is doing this in movies? That's why the fan base. I mean, what you say? He got us. He's the goddamn Willy Wonka. He's got you.
Yeah.
And he said, "Let me show you a trick. You remember the 10 rings? Yeah, I'm gonna go back and fix that." Yeah. What?
Legend of the 10 rings, and obviously we're gonna get a call back to Iron Man. It's all gonna stay familiar. It's all gonna stay
and the
connected.
fact that it's a legend. You gonna tell me this guy's been, how old is he? Maybe 100, 150 years old. What? And now you also got Victor Von Doom running around. I mean, the Marvel Universe just exploded. But let's talk Shang-Chi. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, the pitch, Kevin Feige said, Into the Dragon meets the Matrix, and both me and Mr. Solano said, take my money.
Awesome.
I'm done.
Yeah. Awesome.
Nothing to say.
And they hired the Matrix crew.
And they hired the Matrix crew team. It's a wrap.
That's
take my money.
That's bananas.
You ain't gotta show me nothing.
That's bananas.
How much you want? Give me 20. Give me 6 IMAX papers.
That is bananas. We will sit in front of that screen, oohing and ahhing through that entire movie.
Nah. This is. I'm telling you. I'm gonna say.
You gotta put that movie. Is that movie out in the summer? Somebody check that. Please tell me that movie's out in the summer, because people will. Listen, wintertime, people are gonna keep running to go see that movie. Are you kidding me? That's like The Matrix. Is that movie out in the summer? When are they releasing Shang-Chi?
I heard they were supposed to release it somewhere close to or maybe near Chinese New Year's.
Wait,
Yes. That's what I heard during Chinese New Year. They would probably release.
It was on the slate.
This to release.
It was on the slate. Confirmed for 2021. Continue talking. I'll let you know.
Oh, okay.
Well, Jimmy, somebody tell me right now. Spider-Man's at 970. Can we make 30? Can we make 30 in the next 2 weeks? Can we make 30?
Of course.
Oh, absolutely.
After we make that bill, do we wrap it up? Do we wrap it up? That's it? We shut it down?
Absolutely. They get that. They reach that 30, but you'll still hear something.
You're right, Freddie. February 12th, 2021.
Is the Chinese the year of the what?
It'd be dope if it was the year of the dragon.
Oh man, wouldn't that be awesome? Wow.
They're putting it out in the wintertime.
Pablo, would that be something?
But anyway, I'll say this, and then we can move on to the cast for the Eternals and talk about that real quick. But I'm gonna say this again. Shang-Chi, if it's good, will make $2 billion. Shang-Chi will make.
You said $2 billion. I think it'll make a bill.
It'll make a bill.
Because once they get I mean,
1
dude,
point
you saw how
something
much
bill.
Crazy Rich Asians made? You saw how much
Listen.
Crazy Rich Asians made?
Listen.
And if this thing really is Into the Dragon meets the mate, forget it.
$2 billion. You think the U.S. ain't been waiting for something like this?
He said $2 billion. Everybody's waiting for something like. We haven't had
A great
since the Matrix.
martial arts film.
I know. It's been since.
We haven't had a great martial arts film.
Let me.
And think of all
You
the
mean
B
in a-
character
Except for the
Marvel
Matrix.
martial
Except
arts
for the Matrix.
characters that they're gonna release.
Right.
We might get the White Tiger. We might get the Silver Claw. I mean, this is gonna be crazy. No wonder it's gonna be like Into the Dragon. They're gonna introduce those other martial art characters from the 70s, the Sons of the Tiger that they used to wear. That I mean, this is gonna be bananas.
Somehow,
I'm
you know.
telling you.
This is
somehow-
gonna be
you know,
crazy.
Then
Somehow, Papa, when he just said it like that, maybe $2 billion is not far from fetch.
Yeah, you know what?
And
Yeah,
then
you know
with
what?
the title,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then with the title, The
Yeah.
Legend of the 10 Rings. Legend
Yeah.
of the 10
Wow.
Rings. We're
Wow.
gonna get taught some history.
Wow.
That's
$2 billion.
Kevin's filling out the Marvel history. He's filling out that timeline. Captain America: The First Avenger was the first movie to watch. Not anymore. not anymore.
So the
So
Eternals.
we're all saying the same thing. Well, the Eternal. Well, here's the history. The Eternal.
Yeah.
A million years back, coming forward. Game of Thrones, ladies and gentlemen, only on a more sci-fi level. Freddie, you think so?
Is that what it is?
I'm just putting it out there. Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings on a sci-fi level.
I didn't see Game of
remember
Thrones.
we
nor
saw
did
with
I see Lord of the Rings.
we saw where Thanos lived, and they probably had like the Jetsons, flying cars and disco balls. You never know. I mean, hey, they doing it all. And then, hey, imagine this purple skinny kid talking about I must kill half the universe. Man, get him out of here. Yeah, kill him now. What? Kill him now. If you know better,
Hey, listen,
kill him now.
All I know is I was really surprised to see Selma Hayek come on stage.
Why?
I didn't know she was even involved in that movie at all. I didn't.
Oh yeah, I knew. See, McGee. Your reporting skills are horrendous.
I never knew she was part of that movie.
This been out for
Oh yeah,
2
so
weeks.
we read it about weeks ago that they were talking to her. I said, Selma Hayek, wow, and she's playing Ajax, which is pretty good because it doesn't bother me because I used to read the Thor comics when I grew up. Ajax was this guy who worked for Zoraz, but he wasn't a disliked character, and he necessarily wasn't a liked character because he was almost like the steward of Gondor. I just have to do what the king says. I know some people are not going to like it. But the fact that they took the character, which was people make a big deal, white male, and they gave it to Selma, I don't think it won't affect anything because the general audience didn't know who Ajax was. Let's be real about it. You guys didn't know who Ajax was. Gilgamesh is supposed to be Hemsworth, The Rock, Hercules. They making it this gentleman. He doesn't look like a Gilgamesh to me. He doesn't even look like Drax the Destroyer. But I guess that's the route they want to go. I guess they also kind of sell
Madden
it.
supposed to be Icarus, right?
Oh yeah, no, he's Icarus. Icarus is Orion. Period.
I'm pretty sure people are gonna make a comparison to Superman with that guy.
Well, then Pete Orion's coming also. This guy, the guy they cast, he could have played either one of the characters. He really could have.
Once Ava DuVernay gets on it and starts with the production, because they're still in writing mode. So, every day my faith in Ava grows a little more. I mean, hopefully that Walk in Time or whatever, that Oprah Winfrey joint that she did that didn't do nothing. hopefully she gets over that and give us something great, because I know she's capable of doing it. That's why I think she's doing the proper thing of getting people that know the history and know the lore.
Yeah, of course, who also write the stories. Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, so I'm confident that we'll get something great. But you know, I'm looking forward to I can't wait till I'm 70 and sit down and watch this from start to finish, every single film, because they're building a history. This is crazy.
Yeah, they really are. Crazy. They really are expanding in the universe and building a history. And I guess, Pablo, this goes into the plot point. We let the audience know. You know, my aunt, she's still listening. Whenever the previous 10 years, whenever there was a film, and of course, I guess I'm poking at Guardians of the Galaxy 2, who said, well, we really don't want to be connected to the other thing that's going on. I was disconnected. Fred, if you're not going to tell me something about the overall stuff that's going on, I don't, you know, a solo movie is a good solo movie, but even The Winter Soldier, which is ranked top 3, and anybody take your pick between 1, 2, and 3, or one tied, 2 tied, or whatever. But anyway, if you don't have no connection, then I don't want to say what's the point, but Winter Soldier is the perfect example where, no, but you know what, but Pablo, I take that back. Winter Soldier was so connected to the greater universe because the machinery that Hydra created was going to eliminate the personalities whom they deemed troublesome. Dr. Stephen Strange, Bruce Banner. So I can't say Winter Soldier was separate. It was, but then it wasn't. And that was because of Hydra. Yeah. So to me, these next movies, this next phase, we, like you said, we're waiting for D23 to see what's announced there, and I'm sure we're gonna get something. If there's no connection, if they let James Gunn comes back and he says my Guardian of the Galaxy 3 has no connection to the greater Marvel universe, yo, Fred, would that be a problem for you? Would that be a problem?
I would think it would be a problem.
Yeah, but I don't. But I
not
honestly
a
don't think
not
that's
of a huge problem.
I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
Why is that?
All that stuff is connected. And as far as I'm concerned, whether it's a standalone stuff, all that stuff is connected to me.
Oh, you're saying Guardian is just connected? Is connected
because Ant-Man. Because Ant-Man 2 is the perfect example. You really need to put some other stuff in this, because this on its own, this could be on HBO. This is not a movie. You know, this is not. I will not get out my house and get on the train and subways and power outages and hot subway cars.
Trey,
give me a break.
Trey. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. If one of y'all say, yes, you
go
will.
see
yes,
it. Yeah, I'll go
yes,
see
you
it.
will.
I'll go see it.
You will. We ain't even gonna have to say nothing. You gonna go see it. Anyway, so I mean, there was other announcements. There was Hawkeye. There was what's it called, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I mean, I'm kind of glad they gave Baron Zemo to Falcon and Bucky. I mean, that's a home run, because they're talking about. Remember, Baron Zemo created the Thunderbolts. But then, yo, boys, we don't have an Avengers team, apparently, in our current timeline. We don't have the Avengers. We don't have the Shield either. So what we got? Oh, no. What I think we really got is King T'Challa, but I don't think he's going to venture forth and hold down the fort for the whole planet, because everybody else now is gone. I mean, we still. Doctor Strange is still out there.
Did they mention Black Panther?
They did mention.
Nope. They said they're saving it. Phase 5. Phase 5.
Okay. Phase 5 sounds like, to me, they are perhaps moving towards that Submariner thing. They're giving them time to figure this out. Yes.
You see Namor.
Another $2 billion film.
You see Namor.
You're right about that.
And 4 months later, Victor Von Doom. And 4 months, it's a wrap. Warner Brothers, just try to collect whatever monies you can. And Warner Brothers, you really want to put a Supergirl movie out when these guys are hitting you with heavy hitters? With Jack Kirby, Stan Lee, you really want to put a Supergirl out?
Do you think
really?
Do you think at their next event they're going to announce more details regarding Fantastic Four and X-Men? Concept art.
All I know is I just want them to announce that Krasinski and Blunt were signed. Reed and Sue Richards. Now, once again, people, I don't know who the Human Torch is. If it's Chris Hemsworth's brother, then that is some type of nepotism. That is some type of something going on, because him being Johnny Storm, really? Like, where the hell did that come from? But we said it, and Paulo, I think we can say it live and just on the record. If they did, and Kevin Feige did make Dwayne Johnson The Rock the Thing, I don't mind. I don't mind. Doesn't bother me
as long as Rock does what he's told to do.
He will not be allowed to interfere.
We don't need your input. Do this. If The Rock comes talking about, but I think this would be dope if we did this, and it smell, no. If you do anything, if you listen.
Well, I think I know what the audience wants. Yeah, your audience, but you're not talking to my audience. My audience don't want that.
They don't want to see The Rock in the Thing. They want to see the Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty challenging there.
Now, he can do the CGI, and if at certain points in time, our current
don't write
thing,
no
if
jokes,
it is him,
don't ad-lib, don't, none of that. You can't do none of that.
Oh boy, yeah.
Don't improv, no. Say this.
Yeah, he said don't. It didn't. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Rock, can you say it's clobbering time? What? It's clobbering time. I mean, the Thing is such an iconic character. The Thing and Spider-Man were the two characters that Marvel paired up with any and everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys didn't know, The Thing, Wolverine, Daredevil, these guys used to get together and play poker. I mean, that's the. I mean, but that's true.
That's true, right?
They play poker.
That's a good end credit scene.
Yeah, that's
of seeing them all get together playing poker.
Post-credit, right?
I mean, that's a classic. Yeah, that would be a classic homage to. Yeah, classic that they all play poker. The Angel used to go. He used to wrap his wings up so he wouldn't poke nobody. I mean, they all play poker, and people. So these superheroes are like people. Yeah, they play poker. And who's there? Who's sitting there? The Thing is sitting there with that gambler's bib on, and he's throwing out the cards. And Wolverine's sitting at the cards, holding this cigar and got his claws out. Now, come on, man, you can't threaten nobody here, man. What you doing? like, is this guy for real? What you doing, man? But see, that's Marvel madness. That's Marvel Stan Lee, Jack Kirby greatness. So let's see if it is Dwayne Johnson. I don't mind as long as, like Mr. Solano says,
it's
keep
not
him
going
in
to be
control.
Dwayne Johnson. Stop it already, guys.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that. I hope it's not.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I hope it's not.
Well, maybe if all you got to do is call Kevin and you get a movie.
Because it's like, yo, you playing Black Adam, yo. You do your thing over there. Make that great. You signed already. Do that.
Yeah.
That we don't even know. You know how long he's been doing
movie?
Black Panther? I mean, Black Adam. You know how long he's been doing Black Adam?
It's been 6 years in production, Rock. And the only reason why you jumped on that is because Shazam took off.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. This was 8th on your list.
And then when he announced that he was one of the producers. Oh, now I understand.
Oh yeah, he's trying to make money. He's getting dough off of this. But then that's why Vin Diesel say, I can't mess with you. I can't have you putting off my production because somebody offered you. I can't do it. And not for nothing, Vin.
That beef was real. That beef was real.
Oh no, that beef was real. But like I said, Tyrese was right. Yo, man, what you doing? You can't. Well, you know what? Like you said, y'all now everybody should know better. Don't do a movie with him and thinking you're going to shoot in June and finish in August. Why? Because he'll take another project and bump yours off.
Yep.
Wow.
And then who will the studios will let him do that?
Yo, the dude,
Yeah.
Look, listen. The Rock is gonna do what he want to do. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody
But
firing
if I make a
him.
movie with him,
Ain't nobody firing
But
him.
if I do a movie with him, well, that's you run the risk. You run the risk. You can't plan your life because of him.
Listen. I like The Rock. I'm a fan of his ever since he was in wrestling. Ever since he was Rocky Maivia. Then he turned into The Rock.
Yeah.
Best years watching him during those years. And and some of his movies, early movies I saw, it actually came on the TV a few days ago called The Rundown. He's a good actor, man. And he did Gridiron Gang. He's a good actor, man, but lately he's doing these action films that are like I can't
Skyscraper. Skyscraper.
Listen, I cannot wait not to see Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh my gosh.
Well, he's doing a Disney film, which I think they controlled it. He's doing Pirates. He's doing Pirates. I remember the story when I was a little kid. He's also got Jumanji 3 is coming out, if you guys didn't know that.
Yeah, it make money.
So
It make money.
these are the movies that he bumped off Fast and the Furious, and that Vin said we have to part ways. So he makes his choice because Vin knows obligation. I can't tell these people to hang out and wait for you. It's more than just you.
Right.
You know what's gonna happen? Vin Diesel's gonna do Fast and the Furious again, and it's gonna be without Dwayne Johnson, and it's gonna make more money than he's ever made.
And then what's that showing?
That's what's gonna happen.
I mean, because Vin's fans are loyal. They didn't go for The Rock. They went for Vin.
Yeah.
I mean, but anyway, that's a Hollywood thing. People should always know who they're doing business with. Getting back to the Marvel San Diego Comic-Con 2019 review. Something very interesting is the What If cartoon on Disney Plus. They're gonna take some of the storylines that were shown in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They can't get these people back and keep making films on alternate versions, so they are gonna make a show which is animated called What If, and it will be narrated by the Watcher. That's right, the Watcher, just like the old Twilight Zone.
Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright. If you didn't know him, just watch the second Shaft when he was my boy Peoples up in Washington Heights. What y'all know about that?
Watch
If you don't know,
Westworld,
if you don't know about Peoples,
Felix.
that's right. And right now, watch Westworld. Watch Westworld and watch some James Bond, Daniel Craig's James Bond.
He is perhaps one of the best actors of this era.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, he was originally scheduled.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, no, he's one of the best actors in the business. He was originally scheduled to play Thanos after the first Avengers movie, and then something happened with Thanos. It was years later that they got Josh Brolin. So between the first Avengers movie, between the first Avengers movie,
you gotta send me that article.
Don't look it up. He was first. He was the first person to play Thanos,
Jeffrey Wright,
which everybody at that point thought was a home run. That's right. Him and Tom Hiddleston.
Jeffrey Wright.
The first Thanos.
Jeffrey Wright was scheduled to play Thanos first.
Okay, he was scheduled to play Thanos first.
Yeah, and there was going to be CGI, obviously. Marvel knows, unlike Fox did, you don't put a human being to play, Apocalypse when they look like a kid in cosplay.
Right.
And
that was
they would look
horrible.
ridiculous.
That was horrible. Angry Smurf.
That was horrible. That was horrible. Even when they enlarged him, he still looked like a little guy enlarged. It still he wasn't superhuman. That's like them trying to make a regular built guy be the Hulk.
He was wearing a Prince outfit.
But anyway, Jeffrey Wright will be the narrator, and
I can't
the biggest
wait for
question
that. I can't wait for that.
The biggest question that Mr. Solano asked me: Will they try to encompass the Watcher's head using Jeffrey Wright's face when the Watcher's look is iconic, and I think you can't change the the Watcher's face and head, just like you can't change Spider-Man's mask. And ladies and gentlemen, look at all the variations of Spider-Man's costume. What's the one thing that has never changed? His mask. What's the one thing that never changed on Batman? His mask.
Nah,
you can't change his face.
I don't think. I think they'll keep it classic. I think they'll keep it classic.
And they'll just use his voice.
I think they should.
Even if they do a variation, I think
it'll still look like
man,
a Watcher.
I don't doubt Marvel in what they do, man. Until they prove me wrong. Until they prove me wrong, I'm not gonna doubt them in what they can do.
Okay. Fred,
I am actually interested. I did read some of the titles. I have of course some in my basement, but I am interested in that actually to see that.
I'm kind of glad. Wow, I'll say this for Mr. Feige. He actually circles back and fixes things or does things that he initially wanted to do, but for whatever happened, and we all know in life, I want to clean the garage 6 months later. We all know that story. But Kevin actually goes back and he goes, you were supposed to be Thanos. That didn't work out. I want to make you a Watcher. You were supposed to be a real Mandarin. They were all scared about the racial, da-da-da-da-da. But guess what? We're going to go back and we're going to do 10 rings. A lot of people will not do that. This man really is the Willy Wonka. He really is Willy Wonka of the comic book industry. And you would think it would be so easy to copy him. But people have egos. Producers have egos. Let's find out how this all falls out. Ladies and gentlemen, Spider-Man is at 970. We only need 30 million, and Marvel will have the right to make just one more Spider-Man movie. And then I guess we have to see where the chips fall, where they lie. Another thing we haven't talked about. The Avengers past Avatar. It's official.
Yeah.
The all-time number one movie.
Yeah.
They did it.
I know. With the re-release.
Just the way they did it.
If you want to hear my rant, go back to the previous episode. I had my peoples hit me up and they were like, "Yo, you went in on Marvel." They deserved it. They deserved it.
Yeah, that was a stunt.
Yeah.
But you did it. You got Avatar. Now who's gonna chase you now? Who's gonna try to knock you down? Now James Cameron sent them
Star Wars.
That's probably the only franchise.
It better be.
That's probably the only franchise for now, right?
Well, let's see what this Avatar stuff is. But Pablo, I will tell you this: Avatar won't get the oh gosh, it's 3D crowd no more. I don't know what that was. People act like we didn't have a ViewMaster projector set since we were 6 years old. I don't get what the thing was because it was.
I think it's a great possibility that it will suffer the same fate as all these other films that have waited too long to come out.
Yeah. Yep.
The only one the only one that was able to overcome that was The Incredibles. Why? Because they started right from the same spot they left you at.
Yeah.
They didn't time jump. We didn't wonder what happened during those years. We saw exactly what happened. This time, listen, James Cameron, he doesn't do bad movies, man. When he goes in, he goes in. But will that long layoff, will people still be interested? That's the question. We'll find out.
So Pete, 3D won't draw him in anymore, right? That 3D effect, no, that's dead.
No, but I know he's doing something innovative because he always does, and that's what's gonna be a not necessarily the difference maker. Perhaps it will be, but he always brings the goods. He's always working on something. A lot of the movies that he made in the past, he couldn't make because the technology wasn't there. Now that he does have the technology, he can pull off something amazing. So that's what we're looking to see, something amazing.
So Brooklyn Bridge, you think the only franchise is possibly Star Wars to knock down the number one?
Will
Star Wars have to pull a stunt too?
For now, yes.
Yeah.
I see Star Wars franchise as the closest, is coming to knock them down. I don't really see anything else. Well, the franchise is out there.
Yeah.
To compete, to take down Avatar.
And it took Marvel 10 years to build that up.
Yeah,
To
but
get
again,
that
but
cred.
look how they got
To
it.
get that
look how they
cred.
got it. But look how they got it, man. You know?
Yeah.
Look how they got it.
It was done kind of.
You know what I mean?
Whack,
Yeah,
but-
they should have took it like a man, and should have just.
No. I thought what they did was brilliant. The idea was brilliant. What they did incorrectly was give us some whack ass end credit scenes.
Yeah, that was the
Those
whole
deleted scenes. You
talk like what?
all these things that the Hulk wasn't even finished. Something that I was gonna get on the DVD anyway. You showed me that, and you showed me a sneak peek into Spider-Man, a movie that's coming out a week later or two. I don't know. That's how you do it. You had to show me the freaking deleted scene with the Living Tribunal. Show me that, my man, and I'm there. Yeah. But you didn't do that. You just gave us some whack ass deleted scenes.
Wow.
So that's what I was upset about, and I'm not gonna go on a rant again.
Yeah, that you got me here for 3 hours for that. Wow. But anyway, San Diego Comic Con. Yeah, you did. You said I was like, I don't know if I want to sit there for 3 hours. But Marvel San Diego Comic Con 2019. It was a hot one. Any last words? We have no comic book movies for a year. So we got Star Wars, Avatar,
Black Widow,
Terminator.
Well, we got
Terminator.
right now.
this year?
Terminator
3,
yeah.
Terminator 3.
And then we got
We got a lot of sci-fi.
Star Wars is gonna be the big talk of the town come September.
Oh, it's gonna be huge, as always.
And what about the Terminator? You think it can make a comeback with the originals in it?
It's good to
Again, I just said that James Cameron, he don't do whack movies, man.
Right.
Doesn't do whack movies.
He doesn't put his name on whack projects, right? So. No, he doesn't.
Come on, man. True Lies, Terminator 2, Titanic.
Oh, that's a classic. True Lies.
Terminator.
Yeah.
True Lies is a classic.
James
True
Cameron
Lies
make whack
is
movies.
the closest. Hey, Pablo, you'll like this. True Lies is the closest non-John Landis movie I've ever seen, and it was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Because you can't make John Landis movies unless you're John Landis. Just awesome. And speaking of McDowell's, but anyway, this is Egghead News signing off.
Oh, wait. Let me say a little piece. I just want to thank all the supporters out there, the people that keep listening to our show. We really appreciate the love, the support, the likes, the shares. Continue to listen. If you haven't, this is your first time listening, hit the subscription button, give it a like, share it with your friends, hit the notification bell, and comment in the comment section below. And hope to see you again. And let us know what you would want us to talk about so we can talk about that.
Okay. And since we're doing the shouts, all the cats on Facebook, they there every day. All the same cats, they there every day. Thank you for support. Everybody is sending likes and like my page. Okay. We appreciate it very, very, very much because we're doing all that stuff and we ain't boosting. That's amazing. But as we always say around here, go to the movies.
Your friend.